Texas plays UTSA this week, a really talented team that's played two gut-punching games, won one, lost one. Lost to Houston, pulled one out of the fire against Army. But Texas now, without Quinn Ewers for a few weeks, Hudson Card was hobbling around at the end of the Alabama game. I believe that this week is more important to Texas than last week. Now, I probably wouldn't have said that had the game gone as most thought it would, gone as scripted, and Alabama had won by 20. But because of the way Texas played, particularly the way it played on defense, you've got to follow that up. You have to. And that means winning the games you're supposed to win. And regardless of your quarterback situation and regardless of how good the Roadrunners are, and they're very good. I talked to a coach who played against them already this season last night and just marveling at the skill and athleticism that they show and the depth of that. Texas has to win that game. They've got to play well. They can't, have a hangover from the disappointment at the end of the Alabama game. And because if you do, then it's just, okay, they got up to play Alabama. Everybody gets up to play Alabama. And so they have to follow it up regardless of their quarterback situation.
I agree, and I'm certainly not a doctor, but Hudson Card didn't look right at the end of that game. And he said after the game, I was in interviews that he has an ankle injury, and it's just hard to imagine him humming at 100%. Now, it's a great test of the Texas program and how it's evolved, how that offensive line has evolved. Can you just line up, play conservative, run Bijan Robinson, hit Xavier Worthy with some bubbles, and just beat up an inferior talented opponent? Can you do that? Can you be creative, get Jordan Whittington the ball a little bit and just move the ball seamlessly, control a game and win 21-10? Like that to me is a huge issue. Now, look, the Texas defense especially played exponentially better against Alabama than I would have thought. And I think there was an element of just like toughness there. They obviously self-inflicted some wounds, but there wasn't a time where you were like, they're getting manhandled up front. And that was the case a lot with Texas, especially last season. I mean, they just didn't dominate anyone. I think of Keandre Coburn running around, all 340 pounds of him or whatever at the nose. They are better. Deshaun Jameson is injured, by the way, which is just, when you play UTSA with that skill, he's obviously Texas's best corner. That's certainly something that, to keep an eye on.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.